Are you achieving your dreams? Have you got that vision for your life, but it just always feels like it's just out of reach? Hey everybody, my name is Jackie G. Let's get into this topic for today. When it comes to our life as human beings, we always have an ideal version of our life. Ideal. Now, with this ideal version of our life, we like to often imagine what it would be like if we didn't have money worries, if we had the best health, if we had the ideal job or maybe the ideal business. And often those dreams bring us joy and excitement every time we think about it. It's like, oh yes, if I could just have. And it always seems to be just out of our reach. Like, I know that for me, one of my dreams and goals was to have a business that allowed me to travel. So as part of my business, I got to travel around the world. And I wanted to speak to more people and empower more people. Now, that's been a lifetime dream and goal. And I'm yet to achieve it at the height, at the vastness that I want to. Now, there's still time. While I have breath in me, while I have energy, there's still time. But sometimes that dream feels so big. That vision for our life, that ideal life feels so big that we're not sure if we're ever going to achieve it. And when we think about not achieving it, we feel a little bit sad. We feel a little bit disheartened. Now, all those emotions are valid. But one of the things that I'd love to share with you today is a strategy that can help you with your dreams, your vision for your life, that ideal life. This strategy, this tool is about empowering you to know what it is that you want, how to go after it, and maybe even achieve it, depending on what it is and the actions that you take. So let's get started with that. Now, just before I go any further, I just want to share with you that you may hear some voices in the background. If you do, please just ignore it. There's never a right time to record a video. So, the strategy for achieving your dreams, your goals in your life. The first step is knowing it. What is my dream for myself? And I encourage you to write this down, record it in your own voice, and go big. What is my dream for me? Whatever it is. And there could be ultimate dreams. There could be ultimate visions. So you might have one for your personal life and one for your business if you're a business owner. Or you could have one for your personal life, such as a relationship. And then there's another one around your career. So write them down. Writing them down is one, therapeutic. Two, it connects you to it so it becomes more tangible, so you can pick it up like a piece of paper and you can actually read it and go, oh, this is my dream, this is my vision. So knowing what it is. And the next part to that is why? Like, why is it that you want it? So your intention to achieve this dream and this vision for yourself is one thing. Knowing what it is, but the why. Why is it important? What is the inspiration behind it? Now, as you do this, I also encourage you to stop and check in with your self-belief around this dream and this goal. And we're going to come back to a couple of these things in a few minutes. Because, well, we'll sort of slide into this other part right now. One of the things about when we have this big dream is that it is so big, it feels out of reach, right? It maybe isn't, but it feels it. And that's because sometimes it's not grounded in reality. So let me give you a really big example. So let's say Mary's dream is to be a billionaire. So with the B, a billionaire. Her dream and goal is to be a billionaire. It's always been her dream. But right now, in Mary's bank account at, say, age 45, Mary's got, I don't know, her income is $2,000 a week. That's not a bad income, actually. So let's just say that's her income. $2,000 a week after taxes, all of that. But her goal is to be a billionaire, but she doesn't invest her money at all. So she does her daily or monthly living expenses such as food, utilities, mortgage. So she's paying off her house. And Mary loves to go to markets, and Mary loves to travel. So a lot of her money is spent on travel and going places and eating out, and she loves her life. And she has amazing skincare products, and she can buy her clothes. So for all intents and purposes, she's living a life that she really enjoys, and she's not really struggling because she's got everything paid for and she's able to do what she loves, which is travel. But Mary's dream of being a billionaire, that's right, a billionaire, is really out of reach because she's not putting any savings away. She's not investing, say, in property or something that's actually going to generate her additional income. She's going to work, she's good at a job, she's showing up, she's getting paid. So with Mary's dream of being a billionaire, the reality that she's in right here, right now at age 45 is the reality of her getting to that goal without changing anything in her life is pretty close to impossible, unless she wins Tatsalotto. Who knows? She might win Tatsalotto, Powerball, whatever it is. She might win a house that she can sell, and she's just going to get her a bit closer to it, or she rents it out, whatever. But right now, right here, in this moment, in this reality, that dream is going to feel really impossible. Because right here, right now, so one of the things I want to draw your attention to is we have the dream, we have the here and now, and what is the middle part is the reality. Her reality, which dreams feed into and the now feeds into, is that she loves to travel. So if she stopped and did the math on how much she spends on travel and how much she spends on her skincare products and how much she spends on her clothes, is there a way that she could do a little less of those and still save? And then how long would it take her to become a billionaire? You see, the goal itself isn't out of reach necessarily. It's what we currently do in the now that impacts whether we're going to achieve that goal or not. That's why inspiration, like what is the inspiration behind this goal? Like what is the intention when you achieve this goal for your life? I work with a lot of business owners, especially sole traders, and they say, yes, I'm starting up my own business in disability. I'm super excited. I'm a sole trader. I get to charge $70 an hour. I keep that myself. It's going to be amazing. I set my own hours. Like I've got this ideal life now and this ideal job until I get into it. And they realize that whilst they're charging higher, they've still got to pay taxes, they've still got to maybe pay super. That's an option at the moment, but they've really got to invest in this business. And then when their clients don't need them to work or their clients lose funding, they're like, oh, now what do I do? Because my stability, my security with my income isn't there anymore. So it creates its own problems. So when we achieve our goals and our dreams, which sound amazing, we're going to come back to that reality of, okay, so is it a reality to be able to achieve this goal? Maybe not a billionaire, but maybe a millionaire. That might be closer to reality. Or is it going to be that the journey on the way to achieving this goal actually helps us to have a different perspective, a different avenue? So the strategy, just to come back to that, is around knowing what the goal is, so identifying it, the inspiration behind the goal, the self-belief that you have about achieving that goal, and the self-belief that you have about yourself right here, right now, as you're listening to this. And then what comes from that is the openness that you have to the opportunities that can take you closer to that goal. So maybe in Mary's case, there's an opportunity for her to do some additional part-time work, or to set up something. Maybe she's always wanted to share a book about her travels or a blog, and she sets that up and that starts earning her passive income. Maybe that's going to help her. So she might not have thought of that until she started focusing more on this goal. So opportunities, when we set an intention to achieve something, opportunities come our way. And a lot of this ties into who are we being at the time. Are we being excited about this goal and these opportunities and what opens up? Are we grounding ourselves? Are we being grounded in it? Are we being positive about it? Are we keeping our energy on the focus of it, the positivity that as I take each step, I'm one step closer to that goal? Are we being honest with ourselves that I may not achieve to be a billionaire, as in Mary's case, but I may achieve a little more financial freedom. I may pay my house off a bit sooner. Our being statement. If you're not really familiar with that, come do your unique success code with me, because we go through that, or attend one of our events when we take you through the unique success code as a group. We're going to do group work as well. So just to recap, we've got the dream, we've got the identity of this dream, the inspiration behind it. We are identifying who we are being in our energy, what we're feeling, because the doing part's a lot easier than the feeling. The feelings have to connect, and then the doing becomes even more empowered. And we're open to opportunities. And the next part is, as we've checked in with our self-belief about achieving that goal and our self-belief about ourselves, and we look at our current habits, like we talked about Mary's current habits of travel and loving her amazing skincare products and amazing clothes and all of these things that she loves. That current habit's actually keeping her away from achieving her goal. So once we look at our current habits, we make a few changes, and now we come into being authentically ourselves as we work towards our goals and our dreams, because the more we tap into the core essence of who we are, the more opportunity we've got to be open. And now we take further actions and we own it. We have accountability with it. Now, what this then leads to is your results. The results of the action, the results of who you're being, the results of how open you are to creating some change, so some new habits, the opportunities that come your way, tapping into that inspiration around the goal, the dream, identifying it with such clarity that it's almost like you can feel it, you live it, you breathe it. And that's where our resilience comes in. Because when this goal is important enough to you, when you're willing to make some changes with your current habits, when you're willing to take action and ownership and honesty, when you're willing to check in, how am I being? Am I being the person that's not wanting to get up and take action today? How often am I being that person versus being the person that's going to say, yes, today, even though I feel a bit tired, I'm still going to do one thing towards my goal. I'm going to take one action. All of this, when you bring all of this together, guess what you have? You have clarity for your dream, your goal, your vision. You have confidence to take the action, to see what's possible. It might not be your ultimate dream and ultimate goal, because along the way it's going to possibly change as you change. But you have confidence in yourself, and you have certainty. You have certainty in the here, in the now. When you ground everything into reality, and you use reality in that middle bit, dream, reality, now, and you're willing to grow with each step, with each action you take, then there's a stronger chance of your dreams becoming a reality in your life, that vision coming to life. And maybe it's not as you imagine it. Maybe as you're changing and you're taking this action and you're fully present in the now and you're grounded. Maybe it's something different. Now that's exciting, because maybe the something different is even better than what you thought. And this is the beauty of all of this, is that you are in control. Now, I know I've given you a lot of content. You might want to visit this a few times, but what you also might want to consider is our ISOARe Empowered Success Academy. The Academy is where we have strategies and tools to help you stay on track for your goals. Now, it's a subscription-based thing, so what you get is you get strategies, ebooks, reminder emails or action emails every single week to do something, reflect on something to help you stay on track. You also get notified of our events. Now, we do the Unique Success Code. ISOARe Unique Success Code, which is your blueprint that you can apply to every aspect of your life to have this success, to have clarity, confidence, and certainty in your life and in your business. We do that as a group thing, but you can also work one-to-one with me. But when I come back to ISOARe Empowered Success Academy, this is where every single week you are fully supported. It's like having me in your pocket to help you stay on track. So if your dreams are so important to you, committing to the Academy, it's a monthly subscription, getting those emails, getting access to strategies, to books, to tools to help you have success in your life, to help you no longer doubt yourself, to have clarity, to have confidence, to have certainty in your life, whatever your goals are, whatever your dreams are. This sounds like something for you. Check out the link, which will be in the description, because we'd love to have you on board. There's a lot of free resources in there. Technically, they're not free because you're paying for it, but they're there. There's resources that are included in the Academy, and then savings on our courses and our events and everything else. Seriously, it's the place to be. ISOARe Empowered Success Academy, that's the place to be. That's where the magic happens. And we get to work. And then our events is where even more magic happens with Unique Success Code. Watching a whole group of people learn their primary personality profile and their unique success code, that blueprint to their life for success. Oh, the magic in that room is amazing as well. Are your dreams worth going after? Are your dreams worth investing in? Are you ready to achieve them and be smiling and happier than maybe you are right now? Because frustration comes when you can't achieve them. Frustration comes when you're on a path and it suddenly gets stopped. Frustration comes when you can't make that decision because you haven't got the clarity. Frustration and maybe even anger and fear come in when you're like, oh, I don't really know. So not only have you haven't got clarity, you've got confusion. But now you haven't got confidence either. And then when that happens, certainty is not in there, uncertainty is there. Your life is uncertain, and then that breeds into stress and anxiety, and then it can impact your health. So it's a bit of a vicious circle. So your dreams, your vision for your life, I believe is really important, and would love to have you come and be part of ISOARe Empowered Success Academy. Maybe do one of our short courses. If you're a business owner, you can do the business quiz. If you're an individual, you can do the individual quiz. You can do both. You can access ebooks, strategies and tools for your success. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate you watching. If you found this video useful, please share it with a friend, a family member, your socials. We'll also have the links in the description for the quizzes, and then we'll have a link to another video that just helps you to learn a little bit more. But your dreams, oh my gosh, they are so important. They are so important for you. So connect with the inspiration of your dreams. Come work with us to have clarity, confidence and certainty in your life, and if you're a business owner, in your business. You deserve that, you really do, and I believe in you. Once again, thanks for watching, and keep hitting that like button, the subscribe button, and share. Thank you.